Hello, happy Monday. Welcome to Maker Monday, where we have a maker bundle. I'm gonna show you what it includes, and I'm gonna put it together, give you a tutorial, and you have the chance to buy it. Now, this is a retired bundle, so this is not something that you can purchase online, and I have a limited number, and so when they are gone, they are gone. Today's keyword for our bundle is block, because we are using our old retired block set. So we've got 3 wooden blocks, and we are going to turn these into the most adorable pumpkins. Okay. Great shelf sitters. And of course, I'm going to include all of the accessories. We have leaves and berries and ribbons and florals, all of the things. Oh my gosh, just so much. Like, I have included so much in this kit, I cannot even tell you. The value is massive. The price is just right for your wallet. We've got some wooden toppers, just a ton. And you're gonna get a full large stencil set. And you can choose which designs you want to use on here. It is great. Now, we're gonna use brown chalk paste, and you can use any color combination. It's not included in your kit, but you can upgrade to get it. So you could use any of these: espresso, bark, nominee, or camel. I'm like, what is it? What is it? We're going to use some browns, and we're also going to use well, we'll see. We'll see. I may have just lied. Hi, Chris. Welcome, everybody. Hi, Rosalind. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am live. So when I go live, I'm live in 3 locations. That is not new. I've been doing that for a very long time. And this has happened to me twice now. I click the button on Instagram to go live. It's literally a button that says go live. I've already set everything up. I've typed everything in. It's ready to go. I click that button and it just disappears. And so, I'm not even live. I'm so frustrated with this because you can't just go click that button and then try to be live again, because Instagram, there is like a code that you need to go live the way I go live. And the only other way I could do it, it's so frustrating. It's just so frustrating. I suppose I could do it here. Sometimes I'm just like, what's the point? I don't know. It absolutely drives me batty. Hi, Kathy. So I guess I could try this. And set that up. I don't even know if I have Instagram on here. I don't. I guess I will set that up the next time I want to try this. I don't know. I'm so fed up. Okay. So what I did, I'm actually recycling some blocks that I had, and I had some words on here. I washed it off, and I'm going to kind of do a couple, and I think I love like the look of this wood grain, and maybe one of these, I don't know. Okay, but we're gonna do some like a little bit of coloring. Okay, a little bit of coloring. I don't know. I got a little bit of frustration. Little frustration, that's all. And then my whole idea went out the window, went out the closet. Oh, breathe, Sarah, breathe. I've been up since 6 a.m., which is probably normal for a lot of you. However, it is not normal for me. I'm kind of a night owl. I stay up late, and I usually get up 7 or 8 a.m. Hi, Julie. Oh, thanks, Rosalind. Hi, Jackie. I know. That's how I feel. I'm just like, breathe, Sarah. It's fine. Why can I not see? I can't see. There we go. Frustration or not. Well, or not. We're going to try. We're going to try to just not bring our frustration everywhere we go. Okay. So get your wipe, and I'm going to, I'm going to do a couple of these, dip into the camel. Okay. Actually, I think I'm just going to do this one in camel. And I'm just going to kind of cover it with this, and every inch of it, okay? Every inch, we're just going to kind of cover it, dip it in more if you need more. I did have these sanded, and you could do that too, before or after. Okay, so this camel, nice color, looks good. All right, it just needs to kind of dry. Okay, and then the other two, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try it because I'm a trier. I like to try things new. I'm going to try it. Well, let me do the little one in this nominee. I wasn't going to use this, but all of a sudden I just feel like I should try it. The nominee is a little different. It's not a shimmer, but it's a metallic, and it has this beautiful like sheen to it. So to be very honest, I should dry part of it. I should dry part of it so that I'm not getting fingerprints all over it. Looks pretty good so far. Oh, I don't have my camera pointing down, do I? That's all right. We'll fix. Ooh, I'm blowing all my stuff away. I'm gonna dip in and get a little bit more for the back side here. Okay. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Nikki B. So you can kind of see there is like a sheen to that. You can kind of see. So they're similar in color, but this camel actually has a little more orange to it. Orange, okay. And I think if I'm looking at those, I'm gonna go ahead and do this one as well. So you could leave these completely white. That's the cool thing about what I'm doing. I'm just giving it a little background color, but you could leave it completely white and do the exact same thing that I'm gonna do. Because it'll look just as cool. We're gonna use browns. You could also use oranges, goldens, like any of the colors that you love for fall, you could use on your pumpkins. You don't have to do the same thing I'm doing. The color of the kit accessories is going to go with any of those colors. I promise. So you could use any chalk colors that you have at home to kind of color this in. I need to dip in a little bit more. I'm coloring the whole thing. I suppose you don't have to color the bottom, like the part that you're gonna have on the ground, have on the table or whatever. Okay, you guys. Today's keyword is block, B-L-O-C-K, and when you click on that, or when you comment that, hit enter. You're going to get a couple things from me. I'm going to send you a message. This is if you're watching on Facebook or Instagram. If you're on YouTube, you're not going to be able to get a message from me, but I went ahead and put the links on YouTube right there in the comments. If you look up, there's going to be a comment from Sarah, from me, and it has the project supply list link, and it's basically a link to the kit. Now, because this is a retired kit, you can only get it from me. And I'm just gonna say it is a freaking good deal. All right, so we've got 3 different sizes, 2 different colors. I kind of mixed and matched a little bit. Background colors. I'm gonna leave these on for a minute. Then you're gonna choose, or I'm gonna choose what color I want for my patterns. I'm gonna do patterns on here. Now I could wax a little, probably should do that. Or it'll probably peel up what I just put down, but if you wax, you're gonna have a much better space for your stencil to lay down and take on that color. Okay. So we're just waxing. I'll go ahead and show you what I'm doing. I probably don't need this anymore, so we'll put that away. Whoa. Whoops. That was fun. Just play that game all the time. Okay. So I'm just waxing. This is just regular old wax. Hi, Audrey. What's my Instagram? It is Creative Sarah PG. It's at Creative Sarah PG. You can go see, but I'm pretty sure I'm not live. And I'm super annoyed by it. And I'm about to like give up going live on Instagram altogether because of the issues that it gives me. And like it doesn't save your lives. You have to like you have to post it and then you lose all of your comments. It's a whole thing. I am annoyed for the fact that they are owned by the same company. Kind of makes me crazy. All right. All right, now I am not sure about this tall one. But I want to use these words. I have 3 different I think I'm going to make these 2 the same, and I'll do that one in the words. And we're going to use okay. Now, the trick is I'm going to do this wood grain look, and I'm going to do it on all 4 sides so that our pumpkin looks like you can put it in your centerpiece on a table. You don't have to put it, you know, just facing out. And so I think that, very cool. It looks good. And I'm just going to keep reusing this. Oh, very good. Very good. And so these are gonna look like wood grain pumpkins. I know that I'm doing it on a wood block that's already wood grained. Like that is not lost on me. I get it, but I'm doing it a little differently. And these are darker wood grain lines. All right. This is espresso, in case you wanted to know. So, espresso and nominee is what I was doing on that one. Let me get like the front done on this, and then I'll go wash this and we'll use it again. So I'm just covering the silkscreen area with this espresso chalk paste. I'm using a squeegee, and I'm basically, it's like you're buttering a piece of toast using a squeegee. You pick some up and you just kind of scrape it across the silkscreen areas of the stencil. Peel that up, and I've got a little bit more to go, so I'll fit the rest of this on here. Okay, now I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna go wash this really quickly over here in the water, and I'll bring it back to reuse it. All of our stencils are water washable. They are, you can use them over and over. And this kit, you're gonna get a set of 4 large stencils. So it is a really, the price on this stencil alone, you guys, is $35 is the retail value of this stencil. So when you look at my bundle and you see the price of this kit, it is gonna be really, really nice when I tell you it is a great value. I mean it. I absolutely mean it. It is a great value. We've got a good price on the bundle. It's priced to sell, you guys. We've got a limited amount, so when they're gone, they're gone. And you cannot get, so this stencil is retired, as well as the block set is retired also. So just so you know, I figured I'd be making a mess tonight. I just had a feeling. All right, I need to dry this off so that I can reuse it. You can use it right away. Hi, Marilyn. Hello. We are making some wooden pumpkins out of some a chubby block set. Okay, it's dry. I'm like, my hands have gloves on. kind of looks like birch wood, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and do this one. Oh, so today was our first day of school. Easton started middle school and he survived. I don't know what that means, but he came home and he was in a good mood and everything seemed to be okay. Hopefully he memorized his classes, his schedule, and all of that. He didn't say anything negative about getting into his locker or anything like that. So hopefully that all went on without a hitch. I forgot to ask him if he got into his locker all right. Beautiful. Let's get that dried. All right, if you're new, just tuning in for the first time, I'm going to have you comment the keyword, which is block. When you do, I will send you a message with, not only will you get a message with the project supplies, but you'll get a link to my free DIY and crafting group where you'll get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information. Oh, that looks good. So good. Not quite good. Okay. Okay. Like I said, this is espresso. That's the color of this brown. If you don't have the chalk paste, we can add that onto your bundle. It's just a few extra dollars to get the chalk paste added on. Okay. Gonna wash this again. Get it all cleaned off so that I'll just let this one, we're gonna be done with this one and I'm gonna move on to a different design. What's up?
You talking off camera?
Yeah, why don't you talk on camera?
I am.
Say hello.
Hello.
Guess where Aaron just came from? I'll give you 2 guesses.
Was this wet? I just
Yes.
touched it. Okay. First guess should be golf. Second guess should be golf.
Yeah.
I gotta go figure out the scoring now.
They're like, it's Monday, he's at golf.
Yeah.
We're selling bundles. Tell them that they need it.
Get your bundles.
We only have a few in stock.
There's only a few in stock. Get your bundles.
They'll retire or they can't have it. They'll be sad. They'll be sad.
Get them while they last.
And the Creative Sarah accessories. That's the best part.
Oh yeah. Little something something.
All of the beautiful.
Okay, I'm gonna go do scoring for
Okay.
golf.
Okay, bye.
Might make. I
Okay,
might
bye.
be in the second half championship.
Oh, might be in the second half
We
championship.
might jump from third to second.
How do you get this set? Nelda, comment the word block, B-L-O-C-K. You did it. There you go. I just sent you a message in Facebook Messenger. And there will be a link. The first link is going to be the link to the project kit, and you can purchase the kit. All right. Got those two done. We need to do this one. I'm going to do a different color of brown. This one's gonna be bark. It's a little lighter. You probably won't notice too much, but it's a little lighter. And we're gonna do the words on here. I think that will look kind of cool. I think so. Okay. And maybe we'll distress this one. You know how I love distress. So maybe we'll kind of do it like haphazard, like, okay. We'll leave like some empty spots. Yes, that looks really good with the empty spots. Let me go ahead and try to. These are gonna look so cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do the back. I'll just kind of use the same marks that I did before. Yes. And then we'll do the sides of this. This is it can be, depending on the colors you use, it can be very farmhousey, or it could be very, like, I don't even know the word for it. Eclectic, maybe, depending on what colors you choose. Old-timey. All right, this one, I'm going to go wash this, and I'll wash this off too. I'll be right back. So if you missed what's happening, it's Maker Monday. So most Mondays I try to have a bundle for sale that you can only get from me, and it's always limited quantities. Today's bundle is that we are making these block pumpkins, and of course, right now we're in the middle of it, so you have to use your imagination for the finished product, but we're going to be getting there very shortly. And all of my bundles come with all of the embellishments that you need to create with. If you're new, you're going to want some paste and a squeegee with yours. So make sure you select that particular bundle. I have the option for 2 different bundles, one with paste and a squeegee and one without, just because I know so many of my longtime customers already have paste and squeegee. So I've been kind of making it separate these days. Okay. All right. You can also use any of these patterns. You're going to get all 4 patterns in your kit. All right. Now we've got this one, this one, and this one. And we are going to turn them into pumpkins. All right, how are we going to do that? I have these fun little wooden dowels. I think I'm going to make them darker. I shouldn't have taken my gloves off. I'll tell you that right now. I'm going to put one back on. Oh, not that one. I just ripped it. I can do it. I am so cheap. But I don't want to waste my glove. Okay. All right. I'm gonna stain these with some of our paste. I want the dark. What did I do? Here we go. Okay. I'm gonna stain it with some of this. I should have put this on my other hand because I'm gonna hold it with my other hand. Hi, Victoria. How is Evan's first day at his new school? I hope it went well. I saw his pictures. Hi, Dorothy. Oh, goodness. Good night, Nikki. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paint this on, and then I'm going to wipe it off, just like if it were a stain. I don't really need this nub, but we'll get it, just in case. Okay, once you get it all on there, I'm just gonna grab a paper towel and just kind of blot it until it's there. Doesn't that look cool? I think so. I think so. Now we'll do this one. These are all different shapes and sizes. You are going to get the wooden knobs for your pumpkins because my kits come like that. It's gonna be so fun to have these cool artsy little pumpkins. They're definitely autumn. These are gonna stay in your, they can be up all autumn, like through Thanksgiving, right? All right, I'm giving you 2 of these spools, okay? These spools are small, but they're so cute. And we're going to glue them together to kind of extend their tallness, what have you. So once you have that glued together, then I'm going to go ahead and paint on it with the espresso. And we'll get it nice and brown, stained. And then we'll kind of wipe that off. Okay. Oops. I did not get the whole thing. All right, and then we'll use the paper towel and we'll just kind of wipe it off. He did pretty good. I bet. Easton, first day of 6th grade at a new school, middle school, and he said it went well. Like nothing freaked him out. He had, there was 1 or 2 classes where there were kids that he didn't know and he didn't have any friends or, you know, have anybody in there. But the majority of his classes, he at least had 1 person, because they have 3 elementary schools that combine into 1 middle school. So he at least knew 1 person, which is good. But also, he's pretty outgoing, so it'll only take him like a minute to make a friend. And he'll be like, Mom, we go. He goes, and Cassie was in the room for this. He was like, yeah, my friend Gunnar was in like 3 of my classes. And I'm like, who's Gunnar? He's like, Mom, Gunnar's been my friend forever. I talk about him all the time. And I looked at him and I go, you have never talked about Gunnar to me. And Cassie goes, I've never heard about Gunnar either. And he's like, like he and I go way back. I've never heard him mention this kid before. Not saying he hasn't like been in his class or he's known him for a long time, but he has never talked about him. And he's like, he's on my football team. Like, okay, well, you just started football. So I didn't have a chance to meet this guy, whatever. But it was so funny. He's so confident. It's crazy. All right. So the next step, we're going to glue the tops onto our thing. And I'm gonna, I want to hot glue, but you guys know that hot glue is not the best. I'm gonna grab my E6000 and do this really quickly. Now, the E6000 sets in a pretty decent amount of time. Like, it actually doesn't take that long to set. And then I just want to make sure that I've got it centered. Okay, so I'm pressing that on. And I'm just going to let that sit. I'll do the next one. And this one has a tiny, tiny base, but have no fear. I think it will be fine. Ah, don't fall. Okay. Honestly, in a couple minutes, these are going to be set. I just want to show you how cool they look with those wooden dowels on there, or the little wooden, you know, pieces. They look really cool. All right. I'm going to start with this one. And for the next part, I am going to hot glue because it's going to be the best way to get your stuff adhered. I am sending you 6 leaves, okay? 3 sets of berries, 3 sets of ribbons, 3 sets of like everything, so that you have enough stuff where you can, oh my gosh, so much, you guys. I'm sending you so much stuff. Okay. All right, so the leaves will come in a 2-pack, but you're gonna separate them. I don't even think I want this stem necessarily on there. So I'm gonna cut the stem off, and I'm gonna use hot glue to kind of place this on here. So you got your 2 leaves there. These 2 will go here. These 2 will go there. Then I think oh, actually, there we go. I'm just kind of sorting these out. I'm going to do a little, we're going to do some white berries here. If you have yourself a multi-tool or a detail tool, use it, or a fingertip, you know, so that you're not burning your hands with the hot glue. There we go. And then these fun, whatever these little buds are, I don't even know. I'm gonna put those. And then we'll do some ribbons and our jute. And I think you're gonna like it. Just gotta hold this down in place a little bit longer. Okay. All right. Next, we've got a bunch of jute. You are going to get 2 feet of jute, so you can pretty much take like 8 inches to use for your things. I don't know. I gotta sort out my ribbons. I kind of feel like this and this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay. I am going to tie this. So I laid out 5 little strips of ribbon. You could either use your jute to tie this on. I'm just gonna hot glue it on though. And I'm going to pull it apart. I'm gonna untwist my jute. I'm actually gonna let it hang down a bit. So this is a thinner jute. It only has 2 sections, layers, whatever you want to call it, 2 things that wrap around. So when you're peeling it apart, there's going to be 2. Put the hot glue on here, and then I'm going to glue it to the top. You can see that I glued it to the wooden part up here instead of like on the block. Isn't that cute, you guys? Ah, these pumpkins are gonna be so adorable. Okay. So there you can see that. Now we'll move on to our next one. I'm gonna stand her up. We've got the leaves again. I'm gonna trim off the stem of the leaf. It makes it a little easier. Okay, and then we've got these long kind of white leaves here that are going to go off the edge. Thanks, Victoria. And then we have these like really thick kind of leaf things. Cute, cute, cute. All right, now we're gonna get together this ribbon, and we're going to get another 8 inches of jute. We'll do the same thing. We're going to tie it together. And so they're all just slightly different. The fact that they're different sizes, they have different ribbons, and they have a little bit of different colors and designs, the patterns that I used. But they all totally match and coordinate too at the same time, because there are different elements that are the same, and then there are some that are different. Oh my goodness, sorry. All right, we're gonna go ahead and glue that ribbon on here. Oh, she's a beaut. I'm just gonna backfill with a little hot glue. Guys, look how cute this one is. Isn't that cute? I'm gonna leave it standing up. All right, the last one. Okay. I'm gonna trim this again, the leaves. I'm gonna trim off that little hard part because it makes it harder to lay your leaf down. Okay. Then I think I'm going to trim part of this off to make it a little flatter to lay down. We've got these long, they go like ombre leaves from green to red. It's kind of cool here. And just kind of hold that down. And then we'll do this side. And they kind of go off the edge as well. Oh my goodness. The colors I used, yes. Okay, so on the small one and the large one, I wiped it with Nominee and I chalked the pattern in espresso. On the middle-sized one, oh, I'm gonna cut this off. I wiped it, like I colored the background with camel using the wipe, and then I chalked it with bark. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, these are so adorable. I'm in love. I'm so glad I chose to do this. Goodness. I do love like pumpkins and Christmas trees. I think I could make a pumpkin and a Christmas tree out of anything. Like those are my two fun, like, I don't know, I've got some really cool trim in here, you guys. It's really cool. It's like very loopy and hangy. Oops. Okay. There's a lot of like little pieces factored in here. I'm just untwisting the jute. Oh, it is Easton's bedtime.
Yes, we're working on that. I told him at 9 o'clock he better start drinking late night cereal and then get his teeth brushed to bed. I made him shut down at 9.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna glue this onto that wood grain, or the wood piece. Don't ask me what I'm talking about.
He's heading out to brush his teeth.
Okay, there we go. All right, you guys. Let's take a look. We've got our baby pumpkin. We've got our big pumpkin. And we have our medium pumpkin. What do you think? What do you think? If you like it, give me a heart. Click on that heart button. That's like the absolute best. And then comment and tell me. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. So quick and easy. And I just, used a little bit. Let me double check how it's going here. I like to get a gist for when I have bundles that are I have a limited amount and I can't just sell to everybody. It's first come, first serve basis. Whoever purchases these bundles will get all the good stuff. And then when they're gone, they're gone. And so sometimes I need to check and see. Okay, you guys, there are only a couple left. So sometimes I put it out there and people are like, boom, 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 and they snatch them up right during my live. And that is exactly what just happened. We have just a couple left. So go ahead and if you're thinking about it, get it. The price on this bundle is well over half off. They're retired products, so like I can say that, but I'm not supposed to talk about pricing of my bundles. But go ahead and click on that and check out. These are so pretty from the front or the back. Like, honestly, these will go great on any Thanksgiving table in any little nook or cranny of your home. They're really cool. I wonder if I can zoom in just a little more. I don't know if I could raise them up so that you could see them better, but they're really good, you guys. I am happy with them. I'm not always proud of every single thing I make, but these are pretty cool. I did a good job. It turned out the way I wanted. Comment the word block if you want one of these. We've got a couple left in there. Going, gone. Okay. So there, now you can see them a little better. Aren't they cute? I'm just like enamored. Okay. All right, you guys. Let me get back to saying goodbye. Does the bundle come with the woods? Yes, Nelda. You're going to get, let me show you. There's a picture when you click on the link. It's going to show you the whole picture of what it comes with. You're going to get all 3 wood blocks. 1, 2, 3. They're all in here. You're going to get 4 stencil designs, the 2 that I used, plus you're going to get this one and this one. Okay, so you're going to get 4 stencil designs. These are washable and reusable stencils. You're going to get you're going to get the leaves, all the leaves and the greenery and the little thing, all the things, all of the ribbon pieces and the jute. You're going to get the wooden knobs, everything. There is an optional bundle that comes with paste packets so you can get the colors that I used and a squeegee if you don't have a squeegee, so that you can use the stencils and the squeegee and do it like I did. But the original bundle does not come with paste colors or the squeegee. The upgraded bundle comes with the colors and the squeegee. I think it's like $9 more to get the paste colors that I used. Okay. Awesome. So when you click, or when you comment block, go to your messenger now and look for my message. I sent you a message with a link. You're going to have to click the link to see the bundle, and then you can check out right on that checkout page. It'll send you to my PayPal checkout. You do not need PayPal to pay. You can pay with a credit card or a debit card or Venmo even on the PayPal checkout. So you don't have to have PayPal, but it does come through as a PayPal checkout link. All right, you guys. Monday is always my late night. You guys have an awesome rest of your day. If you have any questions, you can comment a question or message me. You can reply to the message that I just sent you, and I will chat with you later. Have a great night.